I'm going to talk about Mountain of Fire miracles. We are talking about Mountain of Fire miracle, MFM. I know some of you are familiar with MFM story. When I did MFM story, they said, we went to court, took us years. It was a serious battle. My lawyer messed up everything. And as God will have it, they won the case. And I came out. And I told everybody on this cyberspace, I said, now you won the case. They are jubilating everywhere on a cyberspace. But I thank God for one thing. What I wanted to do, I achieved my aim. And I came out. I remember vividly that day, that hour, what I said. I said, you guys are rejoicing now. But I know very soon, I know very soon, I know very soon, Asiri Nla tú, ẹ máa ṣe ẹ̀sín àgbáyé. I said, MFM, global shame awaits you. And as God will have it, as the Lord liveth, you all know the story today. It's not more a joke. The lies that only more lie, I want you to listen to some of the lies. It's still we still going exposure Asiri one every day. Now it's not more Maureen. Their members, they are always out now to expose all the atrocity going on in that church they call shrine. But at that particular time, because I am human, I was like, but I prayed. I don't know about anybody that believes there is no God though. But me, I can testify. My life alone is a testimony that God is real and He still rules in the affairs of men. And His God is no man. Because the only problem is His thought is totally different from our thought. His ways is not our ways. At the appointment time, at the set time when God is about to reveal Himself, He will surely come out. That is the case of MFM. You see, it will get to a stage. Now members, you all know their members. You remember the story of Femi Jimo? I told you the story of Femi Jimo on my page. I exposed Debbie, the corridor prayer madam. If you want to see it, go to Funke Asheku's blog. You will see Debbie naked whatever. When I said that they anointed pussy in that church, a lot of people say, hey, yes, they anointed pussy. I said that was what they do in that corridor prayer. And all of you were like, Maureen. I said, me, the only thing I have is this mouth. But I said it a lot of people, hey, Oba, what defame? I'm still defaming you. TikTok, I beg una, make una power tap today. Oh. Please help me to power tap. You know, I don't know much about this TikTok own because I want you guys to enjoy it. So please help me to power tap. They said I defamed them. And they knew they were doing all sorts of damage control. Tiroba lọ ní ogún ọdún. Ẹni ọjọ́ kan báyìí. I continue to tell anybody that won't care to listen. Truth is constant. There is no two names about it. There is no two ways about it. If you like, continue to package it, repackage it, repackage it, repackage it. I remember, after the whole thing, I went to a party. I went with Susie. There was a party I went to in London. That everywhere I went, everybody, that woman called me and said, Sister Maureen, I have a testimony. I said, what is your testimony? He said, do you know there is an upstairs beside the church? And I'm saying it here. That there is upstairs beside the church where the altar is. That woman explained everything that went on in that place. Everything. There's still some story that I did not say about that church. They themselves, they know. So they were so scared. That was why they were running helter-skelter so that I don't talk. But Shebi, I left you guys. But what is going on now? Your members are the one coming out. And I said it on this cyberspace. Money our members, and those of you that you used to do all this satanic and evil manipulation and all this atrocity. Gbogbo wọn máa jáde. So I stumbled. There are a lot of things have been going on. A lot of revelation came out. When the Femi Jimon own, you all remember Femi Jimon, the three men that went for prison. The three guys that went to prison. They said they fabricated. You see the way they operate in this church. Àwọn eléyìí ń pa yàtì inú rọ. You know what they all know the story of Femi Jimon and the other ones. Eventually, even with court judgment and everything. You remember that during my show, I tried everything to get to Femi Jimon. But she had that Sakamaje brother that is in somewhere in the east coming again. That Femi Jimon's brother that have a church, and he has his own church now, that is scamming people again. He is one that block everything. But I thank God that they blocked it at that time. I thank God for what I went through. And I thank God for everything. I thank God for this hour that I am alive to witness all this their global shame. Do you remember recently? Last week, we read in the papers that a woman allegedly by herself right inside their auditorium. Báwo lèèyàn ṣe máa tó máa mú sniper nínú auditorium church. Ó wá kú sínú church. And you know them with all the way they twist story. If you believe that story, all the gbé yín mọ́ra. If they can rob Femi Jimon pé ó rob, tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ àwọn náà ṣe. So, how are you sure that lady actually by herself? When I saw it, I started laughing. I said, damage control, don't start. Oh, we know you guys. But ẹni tó lọ́hùn ò lè mú kò tí ì dá. And another one, you remember Akpeji came out? A lot is going on, oh my people. Akpeji came out to tell us a lot. Sorry, sorry. I need to play something. But I know one thing. Very, 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 that I am very sure of. 1 second though, I need to bring out something. I want to... This voice note, they send it to me. And I look at it. You know why I have to talk? When I said I talk about corridor prayer, ono paromo woni. The idi. If you go on your YouTube, if you don't think about you won ogbe jade. So I want all of us to listen to these voice notes. And those of you that said won paromo won gba yen, I'm not surprised oh. Sherry, I know when you share me oh. But all of them, they were all out at that time. They were cursing me. You remember Richard? This Akpeji is part of them.
The woman that was caught in full of mountain, full of land, to inquire.
Please, Ejeki.
Hello.
Please, I need to. Okay.
This is a special request to all of you, and a special request to you, the very dark man, the very dark black man.
Hey, please, can you hear me?
You severally, I'm expecting your response. Please reply to my response.
Please, can you hear this?
This is the information you must talk. Like this.
Please, can you hear this? The voice. If you can hear the voice, let me know so that I can continue. Can you listen? Can you hear the voice? Okay, somebody say yes. Facebook, can you hear it? Hey, Joshua, voice note. Is it loud enough?
At this point where I am willing to say everything I know to say.
Okay.
Take it from me. Everything I'm going to say this night, they are very valuable facts. Can you hear what I said? They are very valuable.
It is low. Okay.
Which go to the end of the war and verify them to be 100% correct. Let me speak a little bit about myself before I continue in my words. I am Olukoya Oludare Mfm. Tell the whole of Mountain of Fire and Miracle Ministry, tell Dr. Nipa Olukoya to inquire into my profile. I, Olukoya Oludare Mfm.
Please let me power tap.
Tell the Director of Administration. Tell Omotosho Olalekan, who is the auditor of Mountain of Fire and Miracle Ministry. Tell Esther Adebayo, who is my direct HOD, and everyone concerned to inquire into the profile of I, Olukoya Oludare Mfm. Tell them if they have any fault they found against them, tell them to come to this social media to say.
So it's not audible enough. I should make it louder. So continue pojo. And we 18 is very dimbi. Please, can you hear? That is the most important thing.
Tell them I have a clean record in this ministry. I am not somebody who is dubious. I am not a thief. I am not a robber. I am the counselor of all counselors. Everybody, every brain in my department, I am not saying this for a boast. Every one of them, including my HOD, depend on my intelligence and intellect. I'm not saying it for a pride. God has blessed me as so. I'm the counselor of all counselors. So whatever I'm telling you tonight, at this time, take it from me. They are verified.
What do you mean? What do you mean? No, that means you can't hear. No, I want everybody to hear. Oh, I'm very. Please, I want people to confirm. You say you can't hear. You can hear. Thank you, Sister Mojushola. God bless you.
Very terrible fact. Now listen to me. When this issue that my partner spoke about on Bolu's speech happened, I didn't support that it should go on social media. But at this point, seeing what is happening, I'm ready to let the whole world know what is happening. And that's why I'm making this very speech right now. Listen to me very carefully. I am Olukoya Oludare. In this ministry where we are, a lot of things are happening. Let me start from the very pioneer of this ministry, Dr. Nipa Olukoya. If what I'm saying is a lie, let the whole world deny it on the speech. You, Dr. Nipa Olukoya, you preach to us, and I am a faithful servant of you. See, I know the scripture from Genesis to Revelation. There is nothing anybody can do.
That serve you right. Instead of you to be a faithful servant of God Almighty, you are a faithful servant of human being.
You preach to us. You said the tithe and offering that we pay, the money that we pay is God's money. That is what you told us. You even told the congregation. And you think your pastors, some people are taking the money and they are spending it. If you are doubting, you told them, if I am lying, let the whole world deny it. You said let them look for the address of God and go to God. And you told them in your message, you told all of us in your message, that nothing concerns them with whoever spend the money that they are spending.
Did you hear their GO submission about tithes? Sure, na they hear. I been na only me they hear. Say na God's money. I been na go GO's money. Make una Emma deo. Make una dey hold am o. They say they should go to God to go and find God. Make una dey hear o. Ma gbọ́n ẹ̀yin mugun yìí. I no pity them o. Mo ṣàánú wọn ni mo fa fi si apa wọn ni.
Stop. Leave whoever spend the people because the money is sawdust. What happened in my case?
I remember I told you guys then that they said their money is sawdust. And tó bá wò mí gbà yẹn yóò rántí pé sawdust lówó wọn o. Àwọn ará church wọ́n tún confirm pé pastor sọ fáwọn pé owó àwọn sawdust. Kí ni ìtumọ̀ sawdust? If you understand spiritual thing, you will understand what is sawdust. Ẹ má ṣẹ̀sìn kú ńbẹ̀ ni.
Olukoya Oludare and Taiwo to Jacob. What happened in our case? You said this money is God's money. If it is truly God's money, as you have said, when the matter was brought to your table, why did you say, go and get me my money? Please explain to the whole world. Let us know what exactly to believe. Is it God's money or your money? Let the whole world know. But you have said it in an open message. Let the whole world go to Mountain of Fire Miracle Ministry YouTube. Go and listen to the messages there. You will hear it. Where Dr. Nipa Olukoya himself said that tithe and offering is God's money. When our case was reported to him, why did he call God's money his money? If God's money has now become his money, please let him explain to the whole world. Is that Yahoo or is that scam?
Is that Yahoo or is that scam? No be me talk now your pastor say is that Yahoo or is that scam? So una know say that Yahoo they do there, and you follow them they do am. This guy, you know say na Yahoo na they do for that place, and you follow them they do am. Gbogbo ile ma se sini kankan.
If it is God money, is it God that I have gone to and pleaded with? Is it the one that is in trouble with me, that is looking for me up and down to kill me? Or Dr. Nipa Olukoya is looking for?
So una hear am. Una hear am. They are looking for him to buy him. Una hear am. That one na church. Nínú church.
Or you, Temitope Olawale, the director of administration of Matter is looking to kill me. Or you, Omotosho, Olalekan.
Trailer lè máa fi gbọ́ ẹ̀sìn yín lágbára Ọlọ́run. Trailer.
To kill me. Or you, Esther Adibalo, that is looking to kill me. Or you, auditor Noah, that went to investigate this man that is looking to kill me. Or you, auditor Lady, that is looking for me to kill me. Or you, accountant Oyefuse, that is looking for me to kill me, who went to report this matter. When this matter of theft or this money missing was reported, I, Olutola Fulushani was, and Taiwo Jacob, we did not deny. We accepted to this particular matter. Let the whole world listen. Don't let your judgment be beclouded. Do not allow sentiment to affect your brain. You have been brainwashed. Yes, your brain has been rearranged. But if you allow your brain to listen very well, listen to me carefully. Don't be brainwashed. Be objective in your reasoning. When this matter was brought up, tell them to come to the public and say whether I, Olutola Fulushani, was.
Owogo le ni ìwọ go to wogo o mo ko jale kí ló tó kúrò ńbẹ̀.
Yes, we accepted the claim and we told them we have no justification for what we did. But all what we are asking for is that we want to repay this money back. If we did not want to repay this money back, we are not going to use our name directly on the statement of account to withdraw the money. For us to use our name directly on the statement of account to withdraw the money tells you that we are willing and we are ready to pay this money. You ask us to the audit that you use, headed by Auditor Noah, seconded by Auditor Lily, thirded by Auditor Badejo, and how
Olukoya Badejo go your bed.
And we declare to you that
Auditor Badejo pè yín bí o.
We want to repay back. You ask us to write undertaking of how much we want to pay. And I remember very well that I would Jacob write that we'll be paying 100,000 every month. And I, Olutola Fulushani, wrote that I will be paying on 2 different sheets. On one of the sheets I wrote that I'll be paying quarterly. And I'll be paying one.
I don't know what to do. Some people say they can hear. You are saying you can't hear clearly. Can you hear clearly? Let me see. Please power tap you. TikTok una dey hear. Facebook, can you hear? Somebody said they can't hear clearly. Mrs. Every woman say yes, they can hear. Please, boya àwọn ará MFM, àwọn no support here. If you can hear, please show some love. If you can hear, let me know. Gbogbo TikTok sọ pé àwọn can hear very well o. Who know they hear o? Ẹ̀yin YouTube, ẹ̀yin Facebook ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ now, una dey hear am. Say yes now. So that we can continue. Facebook mi ti re eyan kan tó sọ yes ní Facebook o. Thank you TikTok. TikTok láwọn gbọ́ o, tẹ́ Yorùbá gbọ́ TikTok ń gbọ́.
On the second, related to the second region, I wrote again that we're paying 150,000 quarterly, which is 700,000 monthly yearly.
Loud and clear. Ẹ ṣe ìjọ àwọn MFM ló sọ pé kò ń gbọ́.
Every month. If I have admitted to this fault and I have confessed to this crime and I am willing to pay back, why are you looking for my life to kill me? I even went for
Did you hear? Looking for my life to buy me inside the church. Nínú church. Abeg, make una dey hold am o. Looking buy me o, mo gbọ́ buy. They won't die. They won't again.
For that, and I told you what pressured me and led me into this case is concerning my daughter's health that led me into this case. 2 things. I gave you the reason. I did not deny anything. I told Auditor Noah and Auditor Lady, and they wrote it down, except if they did not write it down in the report. But I wrote it down because I was queried and I responded to the query. And I explained explicitly what exactly I used this money for. I said, one, I used it for my daughter's health, which I've been having for 4 years, since 2020. And I have sought for help and nobody helped me. On this right platform, on the social media, you, Dr. Daniel Olukoya, and you, Esther Adebayo, come to this podium and denies that I, Olukoya Amos, did not write to you for assistance. I wrote for assistance that I needed help. What did you do? To Pastor Taiwo, who is working with you in your office, they give me someone letter. They call my number that I should come and see them. When I got there, they asked me to go and bring letter from our fellowship and letter from the group that I belong to. And I, Olukoya Amos, went back to the region. And the regional overseer.
Me power tap. TikTok, oh my God, in your phone.
Pastor, who is now the commandant at the prayer city of Mountain of Our Miracle Ministry, Nigeria, at Ibafo. That is Pastor Olumayowa. And I went to him. I remember vividly one question that Pastor Olumayowa asked. He said, Brother Amos, I know you, that you are very close to Pastor Adebayo. Is anything going on between you? Why would she subject you to this kind of thing? And I remember I covered her up. I told Pastor Mayowa that there is nothing. Please, just get me the letter. And Pastor Mayowa called the group person and then the house fellowship coordinator, and they gave me the letter. I supplied the letter to Pastor Taiwo's office. Everything, and I went back to you, Sister Esther Adebayo, that I have supplied all they asked me to supply. Up to right now that I'm talking, you, Dr. Daniel Olukoya, you never responded to my help.
Strategy one year.
What do you expect me to do? Let me ask you this question. What would you do if you are watching your son, your only son, Elijah, dying right in your presence? Will you not go to any length to do anything to save him? I'm not regretting because I did what a true father should do for his daughter. I went to any length to save my own daughter because I was watching right before me my daughter dying. That was not the only reason I wrote for this money. The second reason was because some people, this fact that I'm saying, go and verify it. There is a company called AGO, it's a mortgage bank. Go to Ikeja, that bank is right there. Go and meet them. On the day I visited the bank, that bank came to our site in Mowe. Right in my presence, they brought caterpillar, demolishing house I have been struggling to build since how many years? 9 years, that I have not built beyond the window level. They came with caterpillars and they were destroying house. Right in my presence, I was there. They were destroying. If you were in my shoe, what would you do? Would you not cry for help? I cried for help. You denied me. So I used the available option. What my partner said the other time is not a lie. All those names that were mentioned have been using these opportunities. Yes, Esther Adebayo has used this option. If what I am telling you is a lie, I will not say much. But when we get to that point, I have verifiable facts to tell you further this. But let me just tell you this so that you can get it. Go to Southwest 55. It is called, that region is called Egbeda region. Please get the statement of the account from inception to date. And you, Esther Adebayo, you give them a backdoor loan and they never paid that backdoor loan till date. Do you know why? One day I came to you, I said the RO said it's not going to pay back because even Esther himself cannot come to me to ask because she gave me a backdoor loan. That was the then RO, not the current RO. Please mark my word. And then I came back to tell you because you did a backdoor loan. If that one is not enough, let me tell you about Southwest 26 Bagwe region. It's a popular region in Ibadan. I worked for 6 years there, but when I was posted, go to that region. You, Esther Adebayo, you gave the 10 arrow Pastor Benga Oye coming. And I'm saying facts that can be verified. You gave him loan, backdoor loan, 2 times without my knowledge. I was there. When the man came that he couldn't pay the money, you sent him to me. And I told you, I don't know anything about this loan. Go and fix your problem. Let the auditor go there and download, get the statement of account of that region from the beginning to date. And they will find what I'm saying to be true. Now, apart from that, when this region in second Evian that was made under challenge region, he had a problem with the accommodation. I came to you, Esther Adebayo, and then you did the backdoor loan for that region. And the harrow then was Pastor Neji. You gave him 1 million, and then you sent that money to the to a 66 region challenge account, and you sent that money, and the money was used for that because it was a backdoor loan. When the money was not being paid, I was called upon. I called on the arrow to start paying the money. It was a backdoor loan. It didn't go to the right channel. If all I'm saying is like, go back, let your auditor go and verify all I'm saying. I am not saying like here. Now, let me just say
oh my God,
as a living auditor. You gave a loan to the then pastor called Pastor Yinka. And the loan you give to that pastor, after giving him the backdoor loan, you ask that pastor to send certain amount of that money back to your own account, and you use it to process certain transaction. Have you paid back the money till date? No. If what I am saying is a lie, Dr. Nipa Olukoya, and you, Temitope Olawale, send your auditors, send the special auditor to go and verify all these things, and I'm saying facts. To go and verify all these things, if they will not find it. So I will stop at this point. I will keep all the remaining facts I have with me. They are genuine facts. Yes. Now let me talk about you, Temitope Olawale, who is the director of administration in the Mountain of Fire Miracle Ministry. Olukoya Oludare.
hey,
You are a member in Southwest 161 Ede Road in Ife. It's unfortunate. When you are crying for this job, wholeheartedly that you want this job by all means, you don't know. I, Olutola Felicia Yemos, I was instrumental to you getting this job as the director of administration of Mountain of Fire Miracle Ministry. Your letter, how it was structured, I was instrumental to it. How everything went, and then you got this job, I was instrumental to it. The then pastor who is now late, I was instrumental to it. Let me not even go too much. That then pastor that died while serving the Lord on this mountain, what has Dr. Nipa Olukoya done to him? I was born. Nothing. It was too stress that I stood on your neck that you cannot forget yourself, that you eventually absorb the late pastor's wife as a full-time pastor. What did you do to the pastor? After serving for several years in this ministry, Dr. Nipa Olukoya, if you don't know this, I'm talking about verifiable facts. You know, I didn't talk anything all this while because I wanted you and all the team that are working with you to do the right thing. I didn't deny the money I took. It's because I asked you for help, you didn't do it. I'm not justifying what I did to be right. But I'm only telling you what the Bible said, that even a righteous man, when oppression comes, a righteous man can sin. Except if it is not the same Bible you and I are reading, that remains. But if it is the same Bible we are reading, even the Bible confirms it, that if a righteous man sin, if a righteous man face issue, he will compromise. Go and check my record. I am, to the best of my knowledge, and to whatever fact you are going to find about me, Olutola Felicia Amos, I am a child of God, but my situation pushed me into what I did. There is no way I will be looking at my own daughter dying right in my presence, and then I will not do anything. I have sent you, Dr. Nipa Olukoya, several messages of apology begging you that I want to
Eba mi ba wa tapu.
on my phone, and I am willing to provide it to the whole world to see. I have sent you over 10 messages apologizing. I'm begging that, please, I know what I did is wrong. I am only asking for grace that you should allow me to pay back this money. It's because of my daughter that I did all of this, and because my house was demolished. You didn't reply any of my message up till right now that I am talking. I want to pay your money. Why are you looking after my life? You got engaged, that particular policeman. You got engaged, that particular policewoman.
Ayọ̀ lè yí tawó ṣe Àjàyí.
That is the woman you always use for all your shady deeds. Because you use that same woman in the case of Fenijimo. You use that woman in the case of.
So na that woman carry na Ayọ̀ lè yí tawó ṣe. Ó mà ṣe o, an dẹ̀ fi kálẹ̀ wúra. En lo eye ka se o se buku bẹ́yìn. O de bí ọmọ tiẹ̀. So wo ga nara ran yo ro bubu Fẹ́mi Jímọ̀, wo gbọ́ wọn fo be. We ní body no e o. My people, this Ayọ̀ lè yí tawó ṣe Àjàyí. In 2021, I have it. He went and wrote nonsense on my page, a review. I copied it. I kept it somewhere. As a police officer, do you have every right to do that? To come on the social media to write nonsense on my page. Àsìkò ẹ̀ ń bọ̀, mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé o ní pẹ́ tẹ́ ìwọ náà máa ṣẹ̀sín bí o ṣe ń gbomijó lójú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ènìyàn káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé. You cannot continue to be doing this. Your name always. O dẹ̀ bí ọmọ ẹ. The same thing you did to everybody. Kí ló dé? O dẹ̀ máa fún wá so fún dànù òfun. Yes, tó o gbọ́ ọmọ fọ̀ because yí ẹ dáadáa kún mi fọ̀ yìí wá ṣe òfun dànù. Continue jẹ́ ká sọ orígo búkú ìwé ṣe ká yìí o.
Ayotunde Richard, you use the same woman on that case. That's the person. On the day that you were visited by my HOD Esther Adebayo to come and meet on this matter, the only language you said was that I want my money back. Then I was confused. Is this money your money, Dr. Daniel Kolawole Olukoya, or is it God's money? But if my memory can serve me right, the teaching and the message you have preached, I want the whole world to go back to the YouTube channel of Mountain of Fire. Go and listen to all the messages where Dr. Daniel Kolawole Olukoya himself preached and said, tithe and offering are God's money. That if you think anybody is spending your money, he said, look for the address of God. Go and ask God. But if you cannot get that, then you just pay your money and forget about whatever 10 years that happened.
Brainwash from the highest order. Brainwash from the highest order. Tithe and money, according to the Evolution Amos, tithe and offering is God's money. And if you cannot find the address of God, you should pay your money and forget about it. My
question is this. Is it God that is asking you, Dr. Daniel Kolawole Olukoya, asking you, Temitope Olawale, asking you, Omotosho, if this money is truly God's money, I have gone to God and asked for pardon. Okay. That is my situation that pushed me into this situation. And God has assured me that He has forgiven me. No battle. To trouble too with me. You have sent different policemen to police me around. You sent SP Comfort Kennedy, who is the current DPO of the police station, and the IPOs to go after my trade. And they have been going about. Let the whole world hear me this moment. These people have been going after. They have been threatening my wife. They have been threatening my son, and they have been threatening my in-law that they have been of that.
Oh, Lord George, Daro. Oh, Shirley. Oh, Lord George, Daro. George, Leloy.
Please listen to the word. If anything happened to me, Olutola Felicia Amos, if anything happened to Taiwo Toyin Jacob and his wife, if anything happened to me, my wife and my children and my family, listen to me this day. It is not a suicide if they fake it. Dr. Olukoya.
You hear what this guy says something here, and I want to pause and I want to analyze something. He said, if anything happened to me, only it is not a suicide or they fake it. That is the way they used to fake it. This woman, they say they after person drink sniper right inside church or the auditorium. When this church, we know all the way they do everything, they go arrange you, they will fake it. This man say if you eat pie, it is not ordinary pie. Say they fake it. So this take us back to this woman. They say she drank sniper and she pie right inside the auditorium. Haba! How person go die for inside church? Yeah, Nigeria. Ilu yìí tó wá di nǹkan mi. Sniper right inside the church. Ẹ̀yin mi. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Sniper right inside the church. Kò kú sílé o. I beg, what did they do for church? I want to pause. I want to ask question because it be like say something. I beg, what did they do for church? Not be to go and pray to seek the face of God. Make una answer. Help me now, Nigerians. I be make Akuku close it. Make I not play am again. How can somebody drink sniper? She drank sniper right inside the church. I beg, what did they do for church? Nigerians, I don't like as soon as they do. Una they watch this program. Make una talk. Type now. Kino ṣe ní church. Now, church is it a place to buy? My people, go hear me. People, make una help me now. Nigerians, make una help me. What did they do for church? Now to buy? They say she, these people they will fake anything. This guy just confirmed something. He said, if anything happened to me, they fake it. Church is not to worship. Thank you. Church is not to. Church is to worship. Church is to worship, but in this church, they drink sniper. People they buy right inside the auditorium. No, because they need. What give us the impression that it's not as if they fake it, as this guy say if person buy, they fake it. You know how many people where they run after? Do you know how many people where this church they run after? They lose police to threaten their members. How can I hear that?
Temitope Olawale, who is the director of administration, and it is Ola, and it is the auditor of Mountain of America, who is Omotosho Olalekon. It is you, Pastor Noah, who investigated this man, and it is you, Lily Oladiri, I remember your surname now, who investigated this matter that is on my trail to kill me. If I have admitted to that fault, and I have written undertaking to you that I want to be the payback, the whole world, please listen to me. I went further. I told them I am willing to pay. That at this moment I need the minister to give me just 1 month to 3 months. And I wrote that letter. I sent it to Pastor Esther Adebayo. And the content of the letter was that the ministry.
God bless you, my brother. Church supposed to be a place of refuge and worship. Not be to go drink sniper. They die you. And this brother just confirmed to us now that in that church they buy person and they go fake am. And we know we don't talk and tire. We don't talk and tire. This is not the first one, the second one, the third one. Go and maybe all of them they abused me that time. This one they among the people where they abused me at that time. Oh, the numbers, oh balamba.
A condition that pushed me that I am willing at the moment to sell my car, and I am willing to sell my incompleted house where I spent the money. And with this money, I will be able to raise between 5 million and 7 million. I will use that to pay the initial deposit for this money I took as a backdoor loan, while I will pay the remaining rest. I went further. I said, if the ministry cannot wait for 1 month or 3 months for me to sell this property, that I am willing to hand over the property, the document to this property I mentioned to them, so that they will know I'm willing to pay. Yet you are looking for my life to kill. You are looking for my family to kill. You are my trainer. You are your.
I beg, una see am, and you are TikTok here to share the same thing. Or to share the same thing. The thing what happened yesterday, it happens soon.
My wife.
Oh, TikTok, yo.
And then you want to come and deliver to her. You send me to my son that because you know he's a graphic designer, that you have some certificate to design, that you are in mobile. I have everything, verifiable everything for all of this thing I'm saying. That you want him to design something for you that should contact you back. Well, because I am not a novice, I know about IT very well, even though I am an accountant and an auditor, trained, verified, certified.
TikTok, I have to come back. Oh, the same thing that happened to us yesterday has happened again. When I said we should power tap, we didn't power tap.
I am this reason, and the existence of financial supervision department or the two is dependent on me. Olukoya must go and verify this fact. This what I'm saying is a lie. I hold that department. I never.
They go serve God.
They said you want to go and investigate all the region I have worked before. You are free. Go and audit all the region where I have ever worked before. If you found anywhere.
No, it's going to go off in the next 3 minutes. TikTok, this is going off in the next 4 minutes.
Come to the whole world. Let the whole world, let the court be in content with me, because I am sure I am an integrity man. But my situation pushed me into this case, and I was ready to pay your labor while you after my life. So all I am saying to you now, they are very powerful parts. But I need to come here because your intensity to kill me will increase. And I cannot be watching while you kill me, kill my wife, kill my children, kill Taiwo twin Jacob, kill his wife, kill his children. Let the whole world come to our rescue. Very dark black man, I have contacted you to help me on this.
Very dark man, you want to pay that alone.
If you are listening to this, reply to my message. Come to my rescue. Let Shore come to my rescue. Let the whole world come to my rescue. Let Adesela, let all the TV stations in Nigeria come to my rescue.
When are they want to now? Now, the
fact that I did what I did. Dr. Barrister Boluwatife, please go to any length of the world. Publicize this to the whole world. Tell the whole world, let them know. Let the international body come to my rescue. I did not deny this fact. I promised them. I have already written an undertaking of how I want to pay, but they are not willing to accept the undertaking. They said they don't want it, except I should go and look for the money. And yet, they sacked me, they fired me, they withdraw me from the region. I am not a sitting staff. I am a field staff. And the field is where we get the money that we use to run our family. You have withdrawn me, you through Esther, who is the HOD of my department. You have withdrawn me and Taiwo twin Jacob. And then, which money exactly do you now want us to use to pay back the loan?
Nígbà tí mo wọ́n ni when I want una, wetin una call me? Marine spirit.
Which we are going to pay back this money. How else do you want us to pay?
Una never see anything.
But you know what? We did not deny you. We are willing and we are ready to pay back the money. And we have written undertaking to the ministry on how we want to be paying back the money, but they said they don't want. Please help me ask them. Is that money God's money or Olukoya money?
So why did you steal it?
It is my money. And if my memory serves me right, this same Olukoya has taught us that this money is God's money. And he told us that he's not collecting salary, he's not spending this money. How come God's money has become his money all of a sudden? You Christians around the world, if you have your brain, reason well.
If any, they call me Maureen Spirit.
Mark my word very well. I did
I beg you, they deal with them well.
If you are in a shoe, watching your daughter dying right in your own face, what would you do? If you are in my shoe, at the same time, while your daughter is going through that suffering, a company called AGOs, go and verify what I'm saying. It is not a lie. The matter is still in court. And they came to demolish my uncompleted house. And then we went into litigation.
TikTok, please, I'm coming back. I will send it. I will send you a request. I will come back now.
Go to the
TikTok
complex in Abeokuta, Court 4. Go and find out about this case. This case is still ongoing. I did not buy car. I did not buy clothes. I did not do luxury with this very money. I used this money to save the life of my daughter. And I used this money to press charges against AGO who came to destroy my house. And I explained everything to the ministry in writing because I was crazy. And I told them, yes, I accept.
Ebi when I dey warn una ebi I dey me Maureen Spirit. Yeah, TikTok is back. It's because they didn't do what they are supposed to do. Shebi I be Maureen Spirit. You now call they call very dark man. Wetin ezi ring koko yara MFM. I warn una. Shebi I be Maureen Spirit. My people, for those of you that listened to me few years ago, what is different from what he's saying? Because I'm still going to finish it. Hold on. You know they lie, oh. God know they lie, oh. I love this God, oh. But that time they say I be Maureen Spirit. Shebi, she Maureen Spirit ni mi báyìí mi o, she mi o je Maureen Spirit bo. Yeah, people. You this system not do any nonsense so. Maybe I want to now they come and they try to bring it back. Maybe they say I be Maureen Spirit now. Nigerians, when are we going to learn? These MFM people now, where they cry. When I told them, what do they call me? These MFM guys, where they cry now, they call me Maureen Spirit.
Be in content with me because I am sure I am an integrity man. But my situation pushed me into this case and I was ready to pay your labor. Why are you after my life? So all I am saying to you now, they have very powerful parts.
Can you power tap so that it doesn't happen again, my people?
To kill me is on the increase. And I cannot be watching Why you kill me, kill my wife, kill my children, kill Taiwo Twin Jacob, kill his wife, kill his children. Let the whole world come to our rescue. Very dark black man, I have contacted you to help me on this matter. You have not replied my message.
My reply.
Reply to my message. Come to my rescue. Let Shewore come to my rescue. Let the world come to my rescue. Let Ajafela, let all the TV stations in Nigeria come to my rescue. Listen to my word very well. I am not denying the fact that I did what I did. Dr. Barrister Boluwatife, please go to any length of the world. Publicize this to the whole world. Tell the whole world, let them know. Let the international body come to my rescue. I did not deny this fact. I promised them. I have already written an undertaking of how I want to pay, but they are not willing to accept the undertaking. They said they don't want it. They said I should go and look for the money. And yet, they sacked me, they fired me, they withdraw me from the region. I am not a sitting staff. I am a field staff. And the field is where we get the money that we use to run our family. You have withdrawn me, you through Esther Adeba, who is the HOD of my department. You have withdrawn me and Taiwo Twin Jacob. And then, which money exactly do you now want us to use to pay back the loan? That is the reason we ran away into hiding. Because the means, the only means through which we are going to pay back this money, you are taking it away from us. How else do you want us to pay? That you are calling for your work. We did not deny you. We are willing and we are ready to pay back the money. And we have written undertaking to the ministry on how we want to be paying back the money. But they said they don't want. Please let me ask them, is this money God's money or Olukoya money? Because Olukoya said, it is my money. And if my memory serves me right, this same Olukoya has taught us that this money is God's money. And he told us that he's not collecting salary, he's not spending this money. How come God's money has become his money all of a sudden? You Christians around the world, if you have your brain, reason well. Please don't be sentimental on this matter. Be objective and listen. Mark my word very well. I did not deny that I do this thing. If you are in my shoe, watching your daughter dying right in your own face, what would you do? If you are in my shoe, at the same time, while your daughter is going through that suffering, a company called AGOs, go and verify what I'm saying. It is not a lie. The matter is still in court, as I'm saying. And they came to demolish my own completed house. And then we went into litigation. This is what I used the money. If you want to verify all of this thing I'm saying, go to Judiciary Complex in Abeokuta, Court 4. Go and find out about this case. This case is still ongoing. I did not buy car. I did not buy clothes. I did not do luxuries with this very money. I use this money to save the life of my daughter.
Against AGO
who came to destroy my house. And I explained everything to the ministry in writing because I was crazy. And I told them, yes, I accepted the fault and I am willing to pay back. Why are you after my life? They are after my life. Oh, I cannot stay anywhere. I am running around. Wherever I sleep today is not the place I will sleep tomorrow. The world come to my rescue. Let international body come to my rescue. And I will bring the rescue. Let the world come to our rescue.
Ewa wo sinima olorita.
Want to kill us.
Asiri aradugbo.
Let me tell you a little about Nipa Olukoya Oludare, the director of administration. I've told you earlier that I was instrumental to how he got this job while he was a member in Southwest 161 Ede Road, Ife. Now this same Nipa Olukoya, listen to me very well. He's a bribe collector, petition writer. When you worked before at the Obafemi Awolowo University, go and verify.
One is a bribe collector. Hey, Shoji, Kile, now let me hear all this thing. You just do back, and my boy, my boy, lazy.
And this thing I'm telling you, if I am lying, go there and find out about it. He's a petition writer. He loves money so well. Now let me tell you, go tell him to render all the accounts he have in all bank and wallet of Nigeria if he can prove it that he has not received money from different regions as a bribe. But let me not talk much about.
They say all these things not because they talk to them. Oh, now money. Ṣé bó ṣe ná owó yín ẹ̀yin òpònú tẹ̀ that tithe and offering. See as they waste the money. See as they waste the money. Yóò lè máa bọ́ nínú oko ẹrú tẹ̀ wá yìí.
Talk about this one that I, Olukoya Oludare must have been instrumental. All the regions that are under me, I have been instrumental to tell them personally to bring money in envelope to give to the same Olukoya Oludare.
Did ṣe gbọ́ bẹ̀ yẹn? This Amos say all the region under him. Òun bá wọn collect money, go and give this man. So una dey hear am that one na church any ẹ̀yin olófò dédé. I no talk as say una be yeye people.
You are a bribe collector and you are after me. And God told all of us, it's grief that we are all enjoying. That very woman that was caught in the act of adultery, they brought her to Jesus.
Easy, they suit me for belle.
This woman was caught in the very act of adultery. According to the law of Moses, he said we should stone her to death. And Jesus Christ's face began, and he was writing on the floor. Nobody knew what he was writing, but according to the scholars, some of them said he was writing about the life chapter of all the accusers of that woman, and he was mentioning their name one by one. And then he said, you so and so, if you have not sinned before, be the first person to cast a stone on this woman. By the time Jesus Christ was going to lift up his head, all the accusers of this woman, they have gone. And Jesus said, woman, where are all thy accusers? And she said, I see no one. And he said, if that be the case, I do not condemn you. And he said, go and sin no more. If that be the case, you Dr. Nipa Olukoya, and you Olukoya Oludare, you Pastor Besson Adebambo, you Amoto Show, Olale Conway, the auditor of Mountain of Fire Miracle Mercy, you are a bribe collector.
Oh! No be talk. You know Emoruko Toda? Only Daniel Kolawole Olukoya. About the bribe collector. Only Besson, auditor, all of them. Sakama J. So I did live. I dey hear them. Now let me know. Now let me hear. Now let me hear that one. Now let me hear that one. I see they are alive now. And most of you my share. Now me tell this man to dey talk this one.
Verifiable fact to show to the whole world that I collected money from my region and sent to your account. I can prove it. I'm not saying anything that's not verifiable. You want to show. You Esther Adebayo. I have verifiable facts where I can show different transactions where I collected money from my region and sent to your personal account. I can prove it to the whole world. So if you are guilty,
who is that? My sister Eje Nkabi, who is now from the marine spirit? Is it Maureen Badejo Olukoya? Eje amagbo. Ṣé kò tán di yín? Yọkọlú ko. Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sí àṣírí yín tú. This familiar stuff is also happening in RCCG land portion allocated during convention every year. Ẹ ti ṣẹ̀ sí mi sọ fún yín.
When I have confessed to the crime, and the same Bible you have read that I am reading said, confess your fault one to another.
You see this confession, you know, rich money side. Now money we they talk. All this evil they are doing it because of money. You won't come go touch sawdust. Okay. MFM at Olukoya share sí mo sọ pé ma share ṣe. Wait, they say una be bribe collector.
Have I not confessed my sin to you?
Babi si apa yin. Si apa yin.
I will undertaking that. Why are you after our life and our family to us? What exactly is the problem? Why are you after our life? If God, the Almighty, due to the dispensation of grace where we are, did not kill you for your life. You, Dr. Daniel Olukoya, this one I'm saying is not a lie. I was among different number of people that was in your office on that day to plead for one of our colleagues who was wrongfully accused of what she never did. She never did that offense, and she was suspended for 2 years without pay, and she never did that offense. I'm saying it again. Let you all come and investigate this matter I'm talking about. She never did that offense. You lied straight to our own face.
Olukoya, only you lied. You are a liar. Haya! Ọlọ́run tó jágbára òṣùbàrẹ̀ màrè o. Òṣùbàrẹ̀ màrè o. Jésù mi tó lágbára òṣùbàrẹ̀ màrè o. Òṣùbàrẹ̀ màrè o. Olukoya, wọ́n ní you are a liar. Eléyìí enter. Ẹ̀mí ń gbé mi. Yeah. He say you are a liar. God Olukoya ṣẹ̀sín àgbáyé o. Mo sọ pé ọ máa ṣẹ̀sín ó sì ṣẹ̀sín. Ó ní you are a liar. Wọ́n ní o lè parọ́ kú. Àfìgbà tó o ṣẹ̀sín ó ló máa ṣẹ̀sín. Ó ti rí nǹkan kan. Dàbí tí mo bá parọ́ mọ́ ẹ. Olùpàṣírí ẹ̀ ń tú. No be me dey do am now. Àwọn ọmọ ẹ ló ń tú. Àwọn ọmọ lẹ́yìn ẹ ló ń tú. Wọ́n dẹ̀ tí rí nǹkan kan. Nigeria is going to witness serious ẹ̀sín. Tí bá ti gba báyìí màá máa fi sì á pa ẹ yé. Olukoya, they say you are a liar. Ọmọ ẹ ló sọ. Jẹ́ lọ bá play fún George kò ní yẹ ẹ̀ ní kú rẹ̀ ẹ̀yin ọmọ olórí ibú gbòde yìí.
If you have instructed them to forgive and call her back, but they never did. That was a lie. You committed sin. God did not kill you. Yeah, you may call it.
Wọ́n ní jí òyìn láyà, wọ́n ní ìdè commit sin. Ká yẹ gbogbo yín pátápátá tẹ́ ẹ dúró síta tẹ́ ẹ bú mi kò ní yẹ yín ní kankan. Ẹ ní kú rẹ̀ ẹ̀yin olórí ibú dédé.
It doesn't matter. It was after we came to your office to see this, and you told us to our face that you have told them to call her back, that she spent extra 1 year and 7 months to join to the other year she has spent in suspension without pay to make it 2 years. When it was exactly 2 years, that was when she was called back to that. Assuming it was
MFM member, how market insider exposing your geo and all the atrocity going on in your church. Kò ní yẹ gbogbo yín. Òfò lẹ máa ṣe ní kankan pẹ̀lú èpè ìyà tẹ́ ń ṣe fúnra yín látijọ́ yìí. Pẹ̀lú irọ́, everything I said 5-6 years ago is still playing out. I don't pity all this one, no, because they are among the people that were cursing me, calling me names. But I need to come and tell him, pé he never starts. The man never starts. Oh, you ti rí kankan. I told you that time, pé eni yìí mo ń ké I am pain. Bọ́jọ́ ẹ̀sìn ẹ, wọ́n bá yín postpone ẹ̀. Ṣé ti rí pé ó ń pọ̀ sí la. Ẹ ṣe ẹ lè bọ́nú ẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin olórí ibú dédé kò ní yẹ gbogbo yín. Pátápátá. Láti number 1 yìí dé sàlẹ̀ kò ní yẹ yín.
And the prophet, and you lie like that. Do you think you would not have been killed? Because in the period of the law and prophet, the Bible said the soul that sinneth shall die. You would have been killed. Estadiba would have been killed. Temitokola would have been killed. Omotosho, Oladeko would have been killed. Besin would have been killed. Virtually 80% of the pastors in MFM. Most of the pastors in MFM.
Edugbo 80%. Oh, their church is finished. Virtually 80% of the pastors in MFM. 80%. 80% is excellent.
There are real pastors in the ministry. I can beat my chest for it. But these ones I have mentioned, they are not pastors.
Oh!
They are Jekudu.
He said those ones that he mentioned, they are not pastors. They are Jegudu Jeras. When I hear them, Olukoya, you hear that? You know what they call you? They say you know be pastor. Or any Maureen, so any koni yeah.
Yeah. Ben, if it was in the time of the law and the prophets, when the Bible strictly followed through that the soul that sinners shall die, all of this would have died. But because we are in the dispensation of grace, grace covered you. You were not killed. You were pardoned. You were forgiven. Why are you not allowing grace to work for me, Utola Fujorimos, and terrible Tony and his wife and his family, and my wife and my family? Because we did not deny. We confessed to this crime. We were undertaking of how we want to play, but you are not willing. And then you assign that police woman.
My sister, time for the star, Mombo.
Of Samu police station, with SP Comfort ND, and they are on my train. They have been to the house I was living before, looking for me up and down. Even the high bills, they contacted me recently, telling me that I should not run away from her. I should contact her. Yes, and then you personally, Dr. Nipa Olukoya, and you, Temitope Olawale, you gave your special policewoman who always do a black operation for you, as you use in the case of Elijimo and your.
Una hear say somebody they have police officer that do black operation for them. Shey una dey hear? They use they make una hear the name of that officer o. Make una hear o. Ayole yi taye se ore ka ye ti nbaje.
I want to know, Richard, who was the lead singer you, Dr. Nipa Olukoya, before that you used for that matter? Who is Ayo, that policewoman? And they're on the trail, Ayo lady, and she has contacted.
Born brother read something here, and I'm going to read it before we go further. He said, if the money belongs to God, why threatening the man? Why not report him to God and leave the rest? Yeah, people.